Hi, I'm Sean Chittle, and this is a quick demonstration of the workshop you'll be participating in later this week. We're going to be using Mural. You'll get a link in the invite to quickly sign into Mural. It takes 2 seconds to just click a visitor link, and in you go. If you're not familiar with Mural, this little demo video will really help you. If you are, it'll be a little bit of a refresher, but will also give you the framework that we're expecting to use later this week. So the first thing we'll do is ask you to come in here and tell us where in the world would you like to be if it wasn't for our workshop. So that gets you to clicking over on a sticky and then being able to type in that sticky. I want to be here, wherever that might be. Maybe it's over in Hawaii. Maybe it's over in Australia. Who knows? You can pick wherever you want to go. Put that sticky in there. If anyone has issues with the stickies at this point, we'll then figure that out and try to help those people. All right. So then we'll dive right into the workshop, which is how can ACT-IAC benefit from a human-centered design community of interest? So maybe you want to look up what HCD means to you, or maybe you already know, or maybe you already have some ideas of how it can help ACT-IAC today or going into the future. So we'll take all those ideas from you. There will be quite a few of them. All the stickies will be here. And then what we're going to do is take 2 or 3 minutes on that. And then after we get enough ideas, we'll then take 2 or 3 minutes to do what's called dot voting, where you get to look at all the different stickies that are there and place a couple of votes onto those stickies that you feel we want to move forward with. So for instance, if say this one and this one are the top 2 vote getters, we'll bring those over to the second part. All right, so that's the number 1 vote getter there. And this is the number 1 vote getter or number 2 vote getter there. All right. So then we'll say to ourselves, well, why should we solve this problem? Why should this be what we want to go forward with? Okay. Why? And we'll ask you to put a lot of sticky notes up here to answer the question, why should we solve this problem? Why should we do this particular thing for ACT-IAC, Human-Centered Design Community of Interest? After a minute or two, we'll then come down to the how might we? And we'll put in stickies down here, and we'll say, well, how are we going to solve this problem? After we get to a few of the hows, we'll do another quick dot voting section where we'll quickly figure out what are the top 2 or 3 that we want, and then we'll bring them down into here, and then we'll know exactly what ones we want to bring forward in the later session. We'll repeat that once again. Again, why should we solve this particular problem? People will drag in all kinds of stickies up here. We'll then ask them to do the how. How should we solve this problem? And then we'll do dot voting and end up with a couple of top 4 or 5 hows, right? After that's done, we'll take these hows here and bring them over to our 2x2 matrix. This 2x2 matrix is sort of the next steps where we're asking you, hey, of these hows, for how we're going to solve these problems for bringing a human-centered design community of interest to ACT-IAC, which of these are quick wins with potential high impact and low difficulty? Which of these are like moonshots, which are, high in difficulty but high in impact? How about things that are luxuries, which are high difficulty and low in impact, and then like best bets, which are low difficulty and low impact? So we'll ask you to do that. We'll take about half an hour, 45 minutes to do that whole thing. And by the end, we'll have a triage 2x2 matrix of what our next steps will be. Looking forward to seeing you later this week. Take care.